Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Turning out, we need Boris, Dougie and Archie. They're going in the front right and front left paddocks. Need turnout rugs on those, please. First lot in the school, we've got Munch, Leah, Norman, Faye, Frank. On the gallops at 8:30 with me, Kerry, Sienna, Monty, Casper. Functional skills, we have Lacey, Darcy and Tammy. You all know what you're doing, you all know what your mucking out is. Be punctual, be quick, crack on.
The National Horse Racing College has been an independent training provider servicing the horse racing industry for over 40 years. Jockeys, trainers, owners and hundreds of racing staff have been trained within these very walls behind me. We run courses all throughout the year. Now those courses can be for riders and for non-riders. And don't worry, it doesn't matter how much experience you've had with horses. You could have ridden all your life or you could have never touched a horse before. All that matters is that you're keen and ready to work hard and put in the work. And if you do put in that work, the opportunities are endless. The thoroughbred industry covers all four corners of the globe. Once you've completed your time here, you have the opportunity to go anywhere within the racing industry. Let's have a look inside and see what goes on behind the scenes. Not even 8 o'clock here at the National Horse Racing College and we are all systems go. Boxes are being mucked out left, right and centre. We've got horses on the walker as well, and we're also going to be riding out at least one lot in the indoor school before we even sit down for breakfast.
One of the best things about working here is seeing the learners change and grow and mature, giving young people opportunities that they otherwise wouldn't get.
A key part of enabling them to achieve success is providing them with the skills, the competencies, the attitudes and behaviours that will enable them to be successful in a real place of work.
The indoor school here at the National Horse Racing College is where we basically learn all the bare minimum necessities we need before we head out onto the gallops. What you're seeing me behind right now is some intermediate students, and what they're doing is they're getting on horses they haven't been on before and they're building that relationship before they head out onto the big canter.
On their first ride session today, we're looking for basic control, balance, and also we're looking for how confident they are, which is a massive thing. We get a lot that haven't ridden before, but as long as they then are willing to get on and be confident, we can start them straight off into where we want them with their lower legs, their hands and everything. So in some respects it's good because we're just working from a blank canvas. It's not always a bad thing.
Working as a team, growing that confidence, and then 12 weeks later to see the transformation that's been achieved, we're enabling all of that to sort of flourish.
When they first come, it might be their first time away from home, they might be new to horses, and then you see them progress throughout the course, and that's really rewarding. I'm on my 10th week, I'm a senior now. When you're junior, it starts off, it's still intense, but it starts off a bit slower, and as you progress, it gets more intense, faster, quicker and quicker, faster and faster. And now we're seniors, it's full on. I'm riding, yesterday I rode 3 lots, so today I rode 2 lots. The daily plan that we have here is like it would be in a racing yard, so we try to simulate as much as we can. They start off quite basic with the level of horses and the times what we expect for them, and as they progress through the course we're asking more of them, so they're more industry standard. And it is a gradual process, and it's just gently pushing them without overstepping it.
We'll have sorrow, no first time.
We try and set it up in the best way that we can so that they have a good experience out there, because you want to build on good confidence. We've got some excellent horses that starts them off in a quiet, controlled way, builds up on a successful outing.
We take everybody from all different walks of life, different experiences, and it's important that we treat everybody as an individual and we give them the course that they need and the skills that they need to go on into the industry, because that qualification that they get here will never leave them.
One of the other features here at the National Horse Racing College is state-of-the-art cantering, more of a controlled environment to kind of gain that trust and that ability between horse and jockey.
Perfect, keep going. Lovely ride that, Ruby. Really nice contact. You've got a nice confident rein contact there, giving him loads of rein, which is telling him that you're going steady.
Because it's a radio, it means that all of the learners in the string can hear the feedback that's being provided. So it's a learning experience constantly for everybody involved.
It looked lovely, and your set off was perfect. And because you've got nice light hands, you don't pick a fight with horses, they do respond well. So yeah, that was excellent, well done.
I've never been in racing before. It took some getting used to all the new saddles and things. I just persevered, and every day it got a bit easier.
I just say to him, I'm not even going to ask about your experience. All you've got to do is be on time and show work ethic, and you will be sat here in 3 months, graduating.
It's not an easy job, they've got to want to do it.
It's a place to learn, to develop skills and to become a better version of yourself.
For everyone in education, you want to change lives. What we do is we get them in small groups and we try and make it more about the horses. And we're able to give them that one-to-one support that they need in order to be able to understand it. The resilience that they're developing on the course, they're sort of seeing what hard work looks like for the first time in their lives. Well, we see that in the classroom as well. Students who've got anxiety, for example, they are going up 2 GCSE levels in 12 weeks.
It's not just the horse racing industry we teach them about, it's all life skills. It's a real variety that they learn.
Those independent skills are going to be things like washing your own clothes, making sure that you are budgeting well, making sure that you are prepared. So if you are struggling with any of that, then the residential team are here to help you.
We cover such a wide range of things, and the cooking is one aspect to it. There is no doubt it is an environment in which we are able to provide some individual attention.
We'll add a splash of water.
There are very few other opportunities that are quite like this.
We're going to just do a little plaiting demonstration today, then you're all going to have a go.
We provide such a range of development and training opportunities, and they get to be immersed in this and achieve more than a year's worth of college training in 12 weeks.
Just carefully place it over his withers. Remember to go more forward, because we only pull it back this way.
We have a raft of specialist courses that we deliver for people, many of whom are already in racing but wanting to enhance their skills or gain additional qualifications or additional licenses. And then we enable some of those things that we don't necessarily teach ourselves. So for example, the equine dentistry, we don't run courses in equine dentistry, but we provide an environment where somebody teaching equine dentists can have umpteen horses all involved in the training at once with several students, and it's just a great place to be able to do that.
Nowadays, there's just so much opportunities open for people that don't ride. I mean, I'll be honest, if I was to go back into racing now, I'd be quite happy to be on the ground, because there's a lot of opportunity now for people to go racing, to earn extra money, to get that more experience. A lot of trainers, they're branching out, they're having runners overseas every week.
A learner who can have spent 12 weeks here and then within a matter of weeks or months might be leading a horse up at the Dubai Racing Festival. There are not many other walks of life that could see such variety and so many opportunities.
If you're someone who's got a bit of a travel bug and you want to go see different places, different race courses, different cities, then racing's the game.
That was lovely, wasn't it? Really settled with you today.
Certainly in our Ofsted reports, our personal development has always been outstanding.
We see Ofsted as a fantastic opportunity to gain guidance, help, assistance, insights. We're always looking to be the best we can be.
What we're going to do is some hill sprints. So this is your first hill sprint session. Set off steadier than you think, ready to sprint the last part of it.
Before you come, definitely, fitness is key. The more you do, the better.
Nice, steady, Grace, come on. Faster on the way up. Just gets them used to recovering while they're still working. So it's a little bit like when you are riding, the horse is leaning on you a little bit. It will always give you a breather, and they need to learn to relax and get their breath back while they're still working. So for that reason, that's why we do things like this. Nice job, Isabel, that's great.
What we do, I think, well, is prepare them really well for the workplace for a start.
And we have a marvellous team of staff here. The staff apply enthusiastic, good leadership to our learners.
Okay.
You will get fit really quick here anyway, and they have tools to help you get fitter, but you can tell from day one I found it quite hard having to pull on the horse, and like my hands would travel up, but now it's easier to keep them down in the saddle and just have control, which is really good.
The instructors help so much and they're so lovely. They explain it, they like talk you through it. If I don't understand it, they're really nice.
Well done. Good. Now standing up. Now straighten that leg. Good. Bring your shoulders down a bit. Good. Ultimately, what we want is balance.
One of the things we're most proud of here at the NHC is our 2 equine simulators, and what you're seeing right now is our instructor Matt actually guiding some first-time learners onto the simulator. It's worth remembering that these guys got onto the simulator for the first time today. They only arrived last night, and look how far along they've come already. They're getting their hand positioning, they're bridging their reins, they're learning where the contact points are on a horse, they're making sure that their body is in the correct position, so when they do go onto the thoroughbreds full time, they'll be able to be as prepared as possible for any eventuality.
It's all about their journey really, and I think that's what comes shining through this course, is their journey and how they progress and hopefully go on to a fulfilling career.
Describe to me the NHC in 3 words.
For me it'd be inclusive, inspiring and nurturing.
Productive.
Educational.
Exciting.
Supportive.
Making a difference.
Togetherness and caring.
And motivation to get the most out of some extraordinary people who will get the opportunity to train.
When you get someone that's never touched a horse before that ends up being a top jockey or something like that, you think, you know what, it is all worthwhile.
If you come here, you're provided with accommodation, you're fed, you're provided with equipment, you're provided with the training. It all happens in the space of a relatively short period of time, 3 months. That is an amazing opportunity that many people wouldn't have understood even existed. And once they get it, it's very, very liberating, and it gives them a jumping off point to a whole raft of other things.
What does the National Horse Racing College mean to you?
I probably owe it everything, because this is where it started for me.
They go from the first day on the yard being a little bit nervous and a little bit worried to all of a sudden being at the end, and the confidence they get from achieving that is amazing.
When you hear the descriptions from parents, carers, guardians, and they say, can't believe how they have changed, how they have grown up, how they stand tall. It's absolutely wonderful. It's really heartwarming.
To see them grow as a person as well is the best part.
It might really be the thing that allows them to achieve their dreams.
Honestly, it's such a brilliant place. I would definitely recommend it to people. I've loved it here. I've never lived away from home, but just having them connections with people, I absolutely love it.
So I offer a robust support package to the learners that we've got here. First couple of weeks is me focusing on those learners that need my support. If it's from outside of course, then I can offer formal counselling. The support doesn't end at week 12, it continues when they go out onto work placement.
There's a huge support network when they go into racing. There's always somebody available.
When they leave here, they have the support from their new roving tutor who come in week 11. When they graduate, in the background, I will have been working hard alongside the roving team to find suitable placements for them. Through that 6 weeks, they need to show that they're capable of developing and improving, and then they'll hopefully get onto the level 2 apprenticeship. It's lovely to get feedback from the roving team and then trainers on the yard say, so-and-so settled in really well and they're riding good.
I feel very proud, especially seeing their progression.
To see the way that they gain confidence, they start to feel comfortable in the space, they get on with other learners who are here with them, and the confidence, they'll speak up, they'll present themselves well.
Just how they are themselves. They've stood up at the end of a graduation speech. We never thought we'd see that.
It's amazing what we can do in 12 weeks.
Thank you so much for watching. You can find out all the information on the National Horse Racing College on our website. We're also on all the social media. We run open days once every month, and we run courses from January right through to December. Thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll see you soon.